Good morning, grade 10. How are you today? Today, inshallah, we will go over the reading text in your student book, page 97. And the title of our reading text today is Iceland's eruptions could have global consequences. Here you need to know that Iceland, we are talking about the country, Iceland, and in this country we have a lot of volcanoes, okay? And they say that the volcanoes in Iceland will have or could have global consequences, bad results. And you know that volcanoes actually are very dangerous to both people and nature. Okay. So consequences mean results. Let's read the first paragraph here, and we will actually answer some questions and we will go over some vocabs. Blasts of lava and ash erupted from a volcano in southern Iceland on Monday, and small tremors rocked the ground. So there is an incident. It happened on Monday, okay, and this incident is basically the eruption of a volcano, okay, in Iceland, and this actually causes lava, ash, as well as tremor. We said that blast means to explode. The arrival of lava that comes from the volcano, as well as small tremors. Tremors means what? Small earthquake. Okay, small earthquake. They actually shake the ground. This created fears for a large explosion at the nearby Katla volcano. Now, you need to know that the most famous volcano in Iceland is called Katla volcano, okay? But this actually volcano is very famous in Iceland, and this will cause a large explosion to this volcano. History has shown that when this is the pronunciation actually of the name of this volcano, Aya Fiapla Yarkal volcano erupts. So this volcano is also connected to Katla volcano. So we have two volcanoes in Iceland and they are connected to each other. Whenever this happens, Katla happens. Volcano erupts, Katla follows. The only question is how soon. Okay, so we have two disasters or two volcanic eruptions. This one, okay, the difficult name, and Katla volcano. Both of them happened after each other. And Katla, located under the massive Myrdalskull ice cap. So you need to know that what is so special about Katla volcano is that it is located under the ice. It is located under the ice. What is the meaning of ice cap? Ice cap means ice covers the land. Parts of ice, and that covers the land. So, can you imagine we have a volcano, and this volcano actually is found under ice. It is found under ice. So imagine when this volcano erupts, ice melts, right? فبالتالي when ice melts, what do we have? We have a lot of water, and this actually causes floods. Threaten means to lead disastrous floods and explosive blasts when it blows. Can you see the consequences of this volcano? Ice will melt and we will have floods as well. Saturday's eruption at Evacuation dormant for nearly 200 years. What is the meaning of dormant? It means not active. Now this, you know that most volcanoes in the world are not active. They are dormant, خامدة, okay, for 200 years and more. But suddenly they erupt. And this is so dangerous, is that a volcano can erupt suddenly. Because in most cases, most of the volcanoes are dormant, يعني they are not active. Dormant means not active now, but it may become active in the future. براكين خامدة, not active now, but it may become active in the future. Forced at least 500 people to evacuate. And yesterday, you know what is the meaning of evacuate? Evacuate means to leave your land or to leave your country or to leave your house because it's not safe anymore. So when this volcano happens, okay, 500 people actually left their homes. Most have returned to their homes, but authorities were waiting for scientific assessments to determine whether they were safe to stay. But after they leave their homes, they return back and they were waiting for the authorities, to the government, to tell them if it's safe to stay in their homes. Residents of 14 farms nearest to the eruption site were told to stay away. مش بس the people اللي they are close to this volcano, also other farms which are close to the volcano are asked to stay away because the consequences will be difficult. Several small tremors were felt early Monday, followed by lava and steam rocketing into the air. Now, when this volcano happened, we said we may have tremors, small earthquakes, as well as we may have lava. And this lava comes out to the air very quickly. It moves quickly. It spreads quickly, okay? So steam rocketing into the air, rocketing from the word rocket, صاروخ, which means to move quickly, Iceland sits on a large volcanic hotspot just between the erosion plate and the North American plate. So the location of Iceland has a connection to its volcanic spot because it is between the Eurasian plate and the North American plate. Eurasian, which means the area which we have actually European and Asian country, and plate means part of the earth, a large part of the earth, and it is also found in the North American plate. Eruptions common throughout Iceland's history are often caused by seismic activity when the earth plates move and when magma from deep underground pushes its way to the surface. Now, what is responsible here for the volcano is the seismic activity, which means the earthquake activity. مش بس فيها volcano وبرضو earthquake, and both of them are connected to each other. Now, seismic means earthquake activity. Seismic, earthquake activity. Now, when parts of earth move, طبقات, or shake, we have magma and lava, and they come from underground and they push their way to the surface of the mountain and they erupt. Like earthquakes, predicting the timing of volcanic eruptions is an imprecise science. Here they are saying that it's not clear, or it's not they don't know exactly when do volcanoes erupt, as well as earthquake. It's really difficult, or it's really hard to predict when do the volcanoes happen. An eruption at the Kalta volcano could be disastrous, however, both for Iceland and other nations. Iceland's Laki volcano erupted in 1783, freeing gases that turned into smog. So here we have another volcano, and it's called Laki, and it erupted in 1783. And what are the consequences of this volcano? We have smog, which means smoke and fog. The smog made dramatic changes to the weather. Now, what are the consequences of this fog or this smoke? First of all, we have what? Dramatic changes to the weather. We have changes in the weather, and many died from gas poisoning. Many people and animals die from gas poisoning, تسمم. In the British island, crop productions fell in Western Europe. The third consequence, or the third result, is that crop production, the production of plants and fruits, actually what? Failed because of the volcano. And this caused famine. Famine means when you don't have food for people, مجاعة. This is why some even linked the eruption to the French Revolution. طبعا eruption, or this natural disaster, is linked to the French Revolution because many people died, and corruption as well as hunger spread among people. It was like hell. Painters in the 18th century illustrated bright red sunsets in their works. So it's enough for today. I hope that the paragraph is clear for you. We are talking about Iceland eruptions, volcano eruption, and we talked about the consequences that happened to people. Many people died, the weather changed, and basically their crops and their plants failed, and we said that it is really difficult to predict when do these volcanoes happened, and we said that this volcano is found under ice cap, under ice, and when it erupts, actually ice melts and it causes floods. Before I let you go, I want to thank ندى ربيع، ندى لؤي، ندى ربيع، ندى لؤي، مرح، دانا أبو خاطر، آية، يارا، بشرى، Dania and Shahid for submitting their homework, extra mark for the students who submitted their homework. And if you have any question, you can send me on WhatsApp. Thank you so much.